An emotional trip for you guys with the back-to-back, really high intensity games. And how do you gauge the energy of your team after this one shoot around?
Oh, I don't. Before the season they put 82 games on the schedule, and you have to be ready for 82 games. I don't really look at it that way. There were very good games, I guess emotional games, but that's the bear of the regular season. You get up and. Some guys may be tired. It could be tonight, it could be the next game, and in those games you hope somebody else picks it up for them. That's why it's a team game. So, it's really hard to gauge.
You're talking about kind of the challenge for Derrick to be the scorer and kind of the guy who gets you into offense with the second group. How difficult is it to do?
It's hard. It's very hard, when, you need to do both. And right now, because of the injuries and things we have, he really does. We need him to stay aggressive, but we also need him to be aware who's on the floor and where they're at the same time. He can do it. He's doing a better job of it, in my opinion. Then the other thing we need from him every night is his defensive energy. So, but it's not an easy job.
How has he done kind of in that kind of role as the guy who can create havoc defensively?
He's been up and down, I think he still is at that point, maybe in his career, in his life, that, he'll miss a couple shots and it drains energy from him, instead of understanding that, you're going to miss a couple shots. Your offense may be bad the entire night, but you can still have an impact on the game. Always ask him, if you took your best thing away, if that's your offense, and let's go into the game thinking you don't have that, how can you help the team? And that's how he can help. He can help the team every night with that. I mean, he's a game changer, in my opinion, with his pressure. And when he does it, it's big for us.
Reggie has told us he's getting closer, feeling better. What do you see? Has he done much to show you that he's getting there?
Who?
I guess not.
Yeah, he's getting closer, I guess. I don't know. I stay out of that stuff. You know that. I joke with him and say it's been the longest sprained ankle injury in the history of the NBA. You don't want that title, but he's trying. I mean, it was a bad ankle sprain, a really bad ankle sprain. And so, today I know he shot, and other than that, I don't really know. But I hear that he's getting closer.
How's Reddick coming along?
I don't actually know. I have to say that. I talked to him today about, we talked about the road trip. We talked about the holidays. I failed to ask him how he was feeling now that I think about it. So I guess I'll ask him later. But I think he's close too, would be my guess. He's had the cast off now, and, you have the atrophy of all that. But I think it's a couple of weeks maybe. I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, but he's getting closer.
Is he shooting? Have you seen him shoot at all?
I have not. Thank you very much. He's not shooting.
Don, has this been an unusual season for the league in terms of the number of injuries, the high profile?
Yeah, it's a great question. I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's amazing as a coach, you kind of, you know about the injuries, but you don't know about them. Like I keep hearing injuries. And so I know there's a lot of them. And some key guys. I guess Westbrook is out again. Horford. I mean, it is amazing.
This dude named Kobe's out too.
Kobe. Okay, let's stop it. Yeah, there's a lot of injuries.
Besides your two guys.
Yeah, and I don't know. I laugh because in this generation they have all this stuff, strength coaches, and maybe Dominique was right, chips and hot dogs before every game, and he never was injured. It's amazing, But I don't know. It's a shame, and they're all. I think a lot of them are fluke injuries too. So just hopefully by the end of the year everybody's healthy and can play. That would be great for the league.
What have you seen from Derrick Williams in his development?
I haven't watched him a lot, honestly, except for these games coming up. I mean, he's playing unbelievable. I think moving him to the 5 in some ways has made him even more explosive. He's always had him and another big next to him, and they're putting Williams at the 4, which stretches the floor. He's so athletic, even though he's 6'10", which says undersized. He's not undersized. I mean, he's a big, strong, athletic kid who has a nice shot, nice touch. So he's just progressing.
Have you watched much Trey Burke? I mean, what have you seen from him?
I haven't watched enough. I clearly him coming back changed him. There's no doubt about that. You know, early on, I look at him and I don't want to put a comparison on him because that's the worst thing to do. But I think there's guards who can score. There's guards who are just playmakers. And then there's that rare group that can do both. You know, Chris is one of those guys. He can score 30 and get 18 assists. And I think Trey Burke's going to be that, which would be really good for Utah. You know, it looks like he can do that.
You're kind of at a point now where you're coaching against a lot of guys you've played with, played against. Is that?
What are you trying to say?
Up there. I mean, is that fun? I mean, like that generation of guys, that all these guys you compete with.
Yeah, it is. I'm Corby, and you know, I've known him forever. You know, it is. It feels like every night you're doing that. Some of the guys you've coached, which is really odd. But it's good. A lot of guys have great knowledge in the league. I mean, we do it as a staff late in the year. We always go through the league and name the coaches who are playing, you know, just as a fun exercise. And, you know, it'll be interesting this year when we do it. There's guys all over, you know, Derek Fisher. I mean, I think we all know he's going to coach, you know, at some point, or own, you know. But there's guys around the league that you look at and you think, oh, he'll coach. And then there's guys who end up coaching and you thought, I didn't know he was going to coach and become good coaches, so you just never know. That meant you're out of questions, is why you asked me that question. So, thanks, guys. Oh, jeez, he's better than me. Shoot.